Thank you. Time now is 9:17. Wheels for Hope, a nonprofit organization, helps people in our area year-round with getting their own transportation. This month, though, they're stepping up efforts to provide even more people with that gift, and they need our help.
So to tell us more this morning, we have Adrienne Scott Singleton joining us live. She is the Triad Hub Manager for Wheels for Hope. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. So first, tell us how this program works.
So yeah, we accept car donations from folks in the community. It doesn't matter what kind of vehicle, we will take all kinds of vehicles. And then we refurbish the cars and match them with families who are in need of transportation. We have agencies in the area. A lot of these agencies are working with families towards self-sufficiency, so like job skills training programs, transitional housing, recovery programs, reentry programs, as well as a lot of different programs in the area that just want families to do better. But the huge barrier is transportation, and so that's why those agencies refer their clients to us.
Totally makes sense, and it is such a life-changing gift. Perfect time to be around the holidays and maybe contribute to furthering that goal. So can you tell us more about this holiday car donation drive?
Yeah, so we're accepting car donations all year long, but of course during the end of the year, people start to think about how can I get a tax benefit? So we just like to encourage folks who have those extra cars that they may not be using, or cars that kind of have been sitting around. Sometimes we call them yard art. We just want people we're encouraging you to get rid of those vehicles and change the life of a family who could really use it. I did a car blessing yesterday, and it was for a family, a mom who had 6 children. And she says, if there are no gifts under the tree, this is the gift that my family will receive this Christmas. And so that really means just think about how that touched my heart. And so it just really makes what we do really valid. So I just want to push those folks with that yard art or some vehicles that they're just not using to think about Wheels for Hope. We're really making a difference in the community.
Well, are there specific cars that you are searching for right now? I mean, mid-size, 4-door, large vans?
Yeah, absolutely. So we accept all donations. I mean, we get families, sometimes we get individuals. So that mom really needed a van. But what came in time was a Toyota Highlander, which actually had 7 people, excuse me. So, vans are nice, but sedans are also nice as well. So, and we really like ones that are ready to roll. We do have mechanics that are able to fix up the cars, and we work with partner garages. But when a car comes to us and it's in really good condition, that we're able to place cars quickly, that really helps the program.
I'm sure, and keeps the gifts on giving. Can you speak more to the recipients, and what are the stipulations for receiving a vehicle?
Sure, really important. So, a lot of people will call after this interview and they'll say, hey, I heard about Wheels for Hope. We do have partner agencies. And again, these agencies have clients. These are long-term clients that these agencies are working with. So think about all the human service agencies that we have in the community. Those agencies refer their clients to us. If they are working, of course, have a valid driver's license. And we are only in North Carolina, so it has to be a North Carolina driver's license. The family cannot have another vehicle in their name or in their household. So, if you have a husband or wife and one of them has a car, we can't provide vehicles for every person in the household. We just don't get that many. So, of course, we want to spread the love. And they do have to be working. So this is a program for folks who are working. They just can't seem to get enough money to purchase a vehicle. They don't have the credit to purchase the vehicles. Our cars are $500, and that's what they've been for the last 23 years. Wow. And like I said, we gave a Toyota Highlander. Their value is much higher than the $500 that the families pay. They also get a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty. And you're not going to drive off a lot for $500, any car dealership with a vehicle like that. So these are really good cars, and we stand on our program, and it's a value to the community.
Wow, that is just really incredible. Adrienne, thank you so much for what you do and for joining us here on The Local Vibe. For those interested in donating, please take a look at your screen. Their Greensboro office is located on South Walnut Circle in Greensboro. You can either give them a call or visit wheels4hope.org if you're able to help or if you know someone who is in need of receiving a car.